Well, I'm off. I just came to say, well, you know,
Where are you looking first?
kind of a secret. I wish you guys could come with me, but humans and Pan.
We understand. You got enough tin cans for the trip?
Yeah.
And you remembered your reed pipes?
Jeez, Annabeth, you're like an old mama goat. Well, I'm off.
Hey, Grover. Wherever you're going, I hope they make good enchiladas. We'll see him again.
The choice was unanimous. This beat commemorates the first son of a sea god at this camp, and the quest he undertook into the darkest part of the underworld to stop a war.
Cool sword.
Or this? New try. This is Backbiter.
Backbiter?
One side is celestial bronze, the other tempered steel. Works on mortals and immortals both.
I didn't know they could make weapons like that.
They probably can't. This is one of a kind. So, you miss being on the quest?
With monsters attacking me every 3 feet? Are you kidding me? Yeah, I miss it. You?
Lived at Half-Blood Hill year-round since I was 14. Ever since Talia. Well, you know. I've trained and trained and trained. I never got to be a normal teenager. Out there in the real world. Then they threw me one quest, and when I came back it was like, okay, right's over. Have a nice life now. The heck with flower weaves. I'll not end up like one of those dusty trophies up there in the big house attic.
You make it sound like you're leaving.
I'm leaving alright, Percy. I brought you down here to say goodbye.
Luke, what? You...
I saw a lot out there in the world, Percy. Didn't you feel it? The darkness gathering, the monsters growing stronger. Didn't you realize how useless it all was? All the heroics, being pawn of the gods. They should have been overthrown thousands of years ago. But they've hung on. Thanks to us half-bloods.
Luke, you're talking about our parents.
And that's supposed to make me love them? Their precious Western civilization is a disease, Percy. It's slowly killing the world. The only way to get rid of it is to burn it all to the ground. Start over with something more honest.
You're as crazy as Ares.
Ares is a fool. He never realized the true master he was serving. If I had the time, Percy, I could explain. But I'm afraid you won't live that long.
Kronos. That's who you serve.
You should be more careful with names.
Kronos got you to steal the Master Bolt and the Helm. He spoke to you in your dreams.
He spoke to you too, Percy. You should have listened.
He's brainwashing you, Luke.
Where's the glowing, repeating what others have done? It's all the gods know how to do. Replay their past. My heart wasn't in it. The dragon gave me this, and when I came back, all I got was pity. I wanted to tear Olympus down stone by stone back then, but I bided my time. I began to dream of Cronus. He convinced me to steal something worthwhile, something no hero ever had the courage to take. When we went to Olympus, on that winter solstice field trip, I snuck away while the others were asleep. I snuck into the throne room and took Zeus' master bolt right from his throne. Hades' helm of darkness too. You wouldn't believe how easy it was. The Olympians are so arrogant, they never dreamed someone would dare steal from them. The security is horrible. I was halfway across New Jersey before I heard the storm rumbling, and I knew they discovered my theft.
So, why didn't you bring the items to Kronos?
I got overconfident. Zeus sent out his sons and daughters to find the stolen bolt. Artemis, Apollo, my father Hermes. but it was Ares who found me. I could have beaten him, but I wasn't careful enough. He disarmed me, took the items of power, and threatened to burn me alive. But then Kronos' voice came to me and told me what to say. I put the idea in Ares' head about a war between the gods. All he had to do was hide the items away and watch the others fight. Ares got a wicked gleam in his eyes, and I knew he was hooked. He let me return to Olympus, and nobody noticed my absence. Afterwards, the Lord of the Titans, he punished me with nightmares. I swore not to fail him again. Back at Camp Half-Blood, I dreamed that a second hero would arrive. Someone who could be tricked into taking the bolt and the helm the rest of the way, from Ares to Tartarus.
You summoned the Hellhound that night in the forest.
We had to convince Chiron that the camp wasn't safe for you anymore, so he would start you on your quest. We had to confirm his fears that Hades was coming after you. And it worked.
The flying shoes were cursed. They were supposed to drag me in the backpack into Tartarus.
And they would have, if you'd be wearing them. Instead you gave them to the satyr. Rover messes up everything he touches. He even confused the curse. You should have died in Tartarus, Percy. But don't worry. I leave my little friend with you who will set things right.
Talia gave her life to protect you, and this is how you repay her? You're being used, Luke. You and Ares both. Don't listen to Kronos.
I've been used. Percy, look at yourself. What has your dad ever done for you? Kronos will rise. You've only delayed his plans. He will throw the Olympians down into Tartarus and drive humanity back to their caves. All except for the strongest ones. The ones who will serve him. My lord is waiting, and he's got plenty of quests for me to undertake.
Luke.
Goodbye, Percy. There's a new golden age coming. You won't be part of it.
They were supposed to... They were supposed to drag me in the backpack into Tartarus. I keep stumbling on the word Tartarus. Why am I like this? They were supposed to drag me in the back... They were supposed to drag me in the backpack into Tartarus. Yes, finally!